Just very quickly before we get started in this video, thank you all so much for 1,000 subscribers. The stream last night was absolutely amazing. We finally hit 1K and I cannot thank you guys enough. I have a full video coming out soon explaining a few things, thanking you guys and talking about my experiences on Craftopia. But for now, let's get straight into the video. Yo, welcome to another Craftopia video. Now today I wanted to update you guys about the Xbox optimization update. Now I told you guys in the very first settings video and the following optimization video that anytime I hear anything, find out any information, whatever it is, I'll let you guys know. So we have a bit more information. If you enjoyed the video, please do drop a like and subscribe. I'm new to these kind of commentary videos, but it's kind of the only way I can let you guys know outside of Discord and that kind of thing. So I'm still learning. Pocket Pair, the devs of the game, have recently tweeted out that the Xbox optimization update has been pushed back, and it's been pushed back by at least a week. So whereas we were looking roughly around the 17th, we're now looking more towards the 24th. But it also came with a little bit more information than that. It came with what exactly the update is going to be doing to the Xboxes to ensure that these crashes are solved. The first point that they made was that the Altar of Ages had a crash while booting into it. This is the first I've heard of that crash, but apparently that is going to be solved. Next, and by far I think one of the most important, removing all unnecessary settings from the Xbox. This is so important. As I mentioned in my settings video, there's so many different settings in there that probably don't have a lot of effect to a console. So having them in there just makes it extremely difficult to be able to work out what actually does what, even with a whole bunch of testing. Next, they said that they were going to improve processing, drawing, and the memory performance. Again, this is super important. The problem is console is not quite going to be able to run all the processing power of what the PC version would. So having this fix, I think, is extremely important. This will just mean that in certain areas, graphics may be affected or whatever it may be, but console games have been like that forever. PC have been able to push the limits, and I'm sure the Series X would be able to, but you still got to stick with those kind of standard console settings. So you'll still have the option of high quality and standard quality, but when it comes down to render distance and that kind of thing, that's kind of going to be fairly standard across all consoles. Now, one of the main reasons all of these changes are super important is because we also have a content update coming out on the 30th, meaning the last thing we want is for them to fix what's coming up. They've released the update and just break it all again. So we have to get those in-depth problems fixed first, such as drawing distance, processing power, all those sort of things that will impact the game beyond any content that they add. If you're struggling to run the game now, you can imagine what having a lot more content in the game is actually going to do. Now, it is super important for these updates to be done, but most importantly, these updates have to be done not only before the 30th, but before they even start to add even more content. Or we're just going to keep going in circles. The game will keep breaking and so on. So to summarize, the Altar of Ages crash will be fixed, removing all unnecessary settings from console, improving the processing, drawing, and memory performance. And a very important detail that they mentioned at the end is that it needs to be done before the main content update on the 30th. Keyword there, before. So if the update's dropping on the 30th, some of us were worried that they were just going to merge the two updates. That can no longer happen. They have to do it before. So we could potentially get this update on the 24th, but they pushed it back once. There's nothing stopping them from pushing it back again. So for all of you Crafttopians that cannot play the game because your Xboxes can't even load into the game, get off beginner island, whatever it may be, fingers crossed that that is all solved for you very soon. And not only just for you guys, there is a lot of places in this game that cause problems on other platforms, such as when you're fighting a griffin and they do the crazy whirlwind effect. That bugs out my PC, and I end up dropping frames like crazy. Now, there is no mention of this, which is still a worrying thing to me, but it's certainly not a deal breaker compared to not being able to play the game. Now, I will continue to keep you guys updated. This is just an update video of the next bit of information I found, and I will do the same again if we get some more information before the actual update drops. I understand that not a lot of you guys want to be reaching out to them. You don't want to be on Twitter, whatever it may be. So I'm trying to do that for you. So I hope this gives you a little bit of an update, something to look forward to. We're still set for the 24th, but I will let you guys know if anything changes. But I appreciate you checking out this video. Please do drop a like and subscribe. But most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!